Hello everyone, I'm doing another video. This is the Jolly Old Santa Claus. I'm doing another video on the Home Alone game. I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna show you everything that's in here. The 16th, next week, my parents are going up away Christmas shopping, and they told me they already found me a few really good things, but they're going up away and they're gonna go Christmas shopping for us and see if Mom's gonna see if she can find more stuff. So here's the instructions, and the instructions, it's ages 8 and up, but to me this is any age. 2 to 4 players, 15 to 20 minutes. Basically, the first part of the instructions is for a 2-player game. And it's recommended that you read the rules and play the first game with 2 players, then try a 3 or 4 player game using the rule changes outlined on page 8. So the 3 to 4 player game is on page 8, which is the very back. Basically, the game objective, what the game is about, is when the McAllister family jets off for the holidays, they accidentally leave 9-year-old Kevin home alone. And now, the notorious wet bandits are casing the neighborhood, hoping to score some valuable loot. In this game, one player plays as Kevin, who must use the arsenal of traps to keep his family valuables safe. The other is a wet bandit, trying to disarm Kevin's traps and make off with the loot. In order to win, Wet Bandit must steal 2,000 worth of loot from the house. If Kevin can prevent the Wet Bandit from stealing 2,000 worth of loot, the Wet Bandit is arrested and Kevin wins. And the instructions here. Basically, okay, the cards for the Wet Bandits go here, okay? And Kevin has 2 different kind of cards. The Wet Bandits only have 1 kind of card. Kevin's main cards go here. I think the trap cards go here, or the jewelry cards. Yeah, and it's pretty cool because there's only 2 boards, but 2 to 4 players. It's pretty hard to do, but I'll figure it out. Now here's the dice, and the dice is like a paint bucket, and there's like different colors on the paint bucket, which is kind of cool. And the cards here are pretty cool. So these are like all the Wet Bandit cards, right? So there's a whole bunch of different ones, right? And basically, if you I can't remember what this is, but if you lose all your cards, but if you get this, you get live. You can get back in the game. Now, these are the trap cards, I believe. So the first one is the tarantula. The next one's the torch. The next one is the dummy that dances in the window in the movie. The hot door knob. The fan with the feathers. The hot doorknob again. I don't know. There's different colors. There's the Christmas ornaments. There's the toy cars on the floor. There is the TV. The tar on the steps. There's a whole bunch of different ones. And now this is the loot the robbers, the Wet Bandits can steal. The $300 angel decorations, the $100 just cash, the $500 TV, the $300 cassette tape player, the $100 ladder, the $200 radio, the $400 diamonds, the free key opens the safe. The 2 stereo components are equals $600. 3 stereo components Oh, that's cool. They're $200, but the diamond ring's $400. The pizza's $0. The $200 picture, the $100 rollerblades, the $200 stereo again. The watch is $300, and the money $200. Um, the lock is 0 money, and whatever that's supposed to be, the sled is $200. And these here, basically, you put these 3 cards between the 2 boards. The cards go in the middle. So if you're the wet bandit, right? Okay. So whoever's on the other side of the table, be like that, and these 3 cards be in the middle of these cards. But yeah, basically, you gotta try and collect money like the wet bandits, and it's pretty good. But there's videos of the game, and it's pretty cool. Now it says here, playing with 3 or 4 players. In a 3 or 4 player game, one player plays as Kevin, while the other players are bandits who play as a team against Kevin. The game plays the same as a 2-player game with the following changes. In a 3-player game, the 2 bandits must collectively steal $2,200 worth of loot to win. During the draw phase, each bandit draws cards from their deck until they have 4 cards in their hand. In a 4-player game, the 3 bandits must collectively steal $2,400 worth of loot to win. During the draw phase, each bandit draws from their deck until they have 3 cards in their hand. During the draw phase, Kevin still draws until 6 cards are in hand. Bandits may show their cards to each other and discuss strategy. Okay. That's cool. Bandits break into the house one at a time. Okay. So a 3-player game, it's bandits break into the house one at a time in any order of their choosing. At any point, a bandit may retreat from a location and another bandit may enter the same location without paying the break-in cost, which was already paid. However, once a bandit has left a location, that bandit may not return to the same location in that round. Paint bucket die rolls only affect the bandit in the location when the paint bucket trap is revealed. Only one bandit can discard cards to get past each trap, whether to disarm the trap or take the pain. For example, if a trap shows a green bulb and a red bulb, it cannot be disarmed by having one bandit discard a green bulb and another bandit discard a red bulb. Both cards must be discarded by the same bandit. So you both basically have to get 2 of the same colors. If using the case, the place reveals a trap with a paint bucket symbol, the symbol is ignored. Kevin does not roll the dice for that trap. Even if the bandit breaks into that location, if case the place reveals a Christmas ornaments trap, the trap's ability is ignored. Kevin may not add a new trap. Peek in window. If 2 or more loot cards are tied for the lowest base value, the dollar amount shown at the bottom of the card, Kevin must reveal all the tied cards. Christmas ornaments. If Kevin decides to add the top card of the deck, this must be done without Kevin looking at the card. Kevin must decide whether to add a new trap before the bandit disarms Christmas ornaments or takes the pain. Fan and feathers. The fan and feathers trap can only go back into Kevin's hand if it's disarmed. If the bandit takes the pain to get past fan and feathers, it is discarded. The latter is worth $100. However, if the bandit has stolen it, they may choose to discard it at any time to break into the upstairs window without having to pay the break-in costs. $200 in cash. Okay. So it's going to take time. So basically, it's kind of confusing, but we're going to figure it out. What we're going to do is I'm going to get my sister and me to play a game, and we're going to look at the instructions while we're playing a 2-player game. And then once we play a 4-player game, I'm just gonna, once we get it all set up, I'm gonna basically, read page 8, and we're gonna get that all figured out. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait to, I'm probably gonna play as Kevin first, just because being Kevin is a lot harder, right? I want the challenge. So, you know, it's going to be a lot harder, for sure. And I can't wait to play. I certainly think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think this game, for its purpose, I think for how much you pay, like around $34 or something like that for this game, it's pretty good. Like, and it's actually pretty, it's kind of hard to understand the game, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a 2-player game first. And after I play a 2-player game, I'm going to play probably a 4-player game, right? I'm going to get my brother, my sister, my nan, and me playing. So my nan, me, my sister and brother. My nan, me, my sister and brother. Okay, that's 4 people. So it is a 3 to 4 player game. You can only do up to 4 players. But it's pretty cool. And basically a 4-player game. If you're going to do a 4-player game, basically what you got to do is one person can only be Kevin. One person can only be Kevin, and then the rest of the other 3 players have to be the Wet Bandits, right? So one person has to be Kevin. And that's the fun part. I would always want to be Kevin because it would be so much more fun because you got to set the traps up. You got to figure out, you got to look at your cards and be like, okay, what should I do here? And basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna set the cards up, right? We're gonna get it all set up, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna basically once we get the game all set up, like all on the table, right? We're gonna frickin' look at the instructions, right, for the 4-player game, and see what it says. Obviously, we're gonna do a 2-player game. It's gonna take a while because we're gonna have to start off with a 2-player game. Probably not. I would just do, because a 2-player game, just do it real fast, right? Get that figured out. And then once you do that, once you do a 2-player game, then we got to figure out, after whoever wins the 2-player game, me or my brother or me and my sister, whoever, if she wins, then we're going to get my nan and my brother to join in, so we have 4 players, 4 people playing. Anyways, I recommend this game because it's going to be a lot of fun. I know it. I'm gonna probably rate it a 10 out of 10. So I can't wait to play it. Anyways, guys, if you guys have it, let me know what you guys think of the game in the comments down below.